afternoon, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Thank you for being with us today. We have a great show on the way. We'll learn about Greenville's 9th annual Pink Ribbon Run this weekend, discover the history of Turnage Theater in Washington, and find out how to save money when you dine in E&C. And that's all coming very soon. Can we talk about today being National Mean Girls Day?
It's October 3rd.
It is. It is October 3rd.
Oh my gosh. Mean Girls is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay.
And also one of my favorite musicals.
Really? I haven't seen the
Yes.
musical. I've seen the movie a lot of times, and I always enjoy it.
They made a movie for the musical.
I know Renee Rapp
Yes.
plays Regina George, and I love her music.
She played Regina George on Broadway.
Yeah.
I think when she was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, she did.
Maybe like 18 or 19 years old. She was really
Very young. Yeah, and they also came out with a revamp of Mean Girls with her playing Regina, I believe, with Renee in that as well.
Well, that was the
that's the musical movie. Musical movie, okay.
They didn't market it as a musical, which I thought was really weird.
Yeah, they just marketed it as a movie.
Yeah,
I was
it's like a redo.
surprised. Yeah.
But yeah, that was like a movie version of the musical.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it was
Was it good?
It was
Okay.
so good. I would absolutely recommend
Yeah,
it.
I love that movie. I also think Lindsay Lohan's such a great actress. Like, I grew up watching her movies like Freaky Friday or Herbie Fully Loaded, like
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap was
That
my
one was
go-to.
good.
That was like one of my favorite movies growing up. Love that movie. And also, I just love this story. So, Greenville's Cat Community Cafe opened in April, and it's serving up more than just soul food. So it's a family legacy, and the owner, Tawanda Dunning, and her father started the cafe in honor of her mother, Kat, who passed away in 2015. Yeah, and Tawanda says that the Cats Community Cafe is all about love, family, and faith. What a beautiful way to honor her mother. Yeah.
I love hearing like this story, even like behind restaurant names.
Yes, me too.
Because there's always something like some long history, or it's in honor of someone, or it's like a fun like phrase that has been running through.
Yeah.
It's always really fun to find out why places are named certain things, and this one being in honor of her mother. That's so sweet.
It's so sweet, and I love soul food as well, so I bet it's great. And I love when people do that for especially their loved ones that have passed, and it really holds their legacy in as a family and continues, you know, like who knows what's gonna come out of that cafe,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? And so it's just very inspirational, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love a good story like that. It's so heartwarming.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Have you had soul food?
no.
Okay, try it. It's
Have,
very
or
good.
maybe I have. What exactly is defined as soul food?
So soul food is like that good old mac and cheese, fried chicken,
Okay.
collards, you know, green beans, Southern food.
Okay.
Southern soul food.
Then I have.
Okay.
Like I've had food that could be considered soul food.
Gotcha.
I haven't had it like.
Yeah.
I haven't had like North Carolina soul food.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, the farther you go in the South,
The better
the
it
better.
gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I love soul food. Grew up eating soul food. It's go-to.
Nice.
Go-to for me.
What's your favorite?
See, I'm a foodie, so it's hard to pick a favorite for anything. I would say the mac and cheese. Like a good soul food mac and cheese, it's just a staple for
Like
me.
baked mac and cheese?
Baked mac and cheese, yeah. And the cheesier it is, the better.
Yeah.
We already know we love cheese.
Like if you pull it up and it's like
the strings,
the longer the string goes,
the longer the
better
string, the
cheese.
better.
Yeah.
You already know. You already know. So if there's anything amazing about what Eastern North Carolina has to offer that you'd like Kaylee and I to react to, share, or know about, just be sure to scan that QR code, fill out the short form, and send us your pictures and videos.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle weekdays at 3 on WNCT.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and after the break, we'll have all the details on the 9th annual Pink Ribbon Run happening this Sunday. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the Greenville's annual Pink Ribbon Run is happening tomorrow. We have Lynn Piskey, the Executive Director of the Cancer Services of Eastern North Carolina, and we also have Connie Connor, the Chair of the Pink Ribbon Run, here to tell us all about the run. Thank you both so much for being here.
We are so happy to be here. Thank you. Connie, as the Chair, I'm going to let her talk about the event, and then I'll circle back a little bit about our mission and what our work is like here.
Awesome. So Connie, tell us about the Pink Ribbon Run.
Well, we are so excited. Thank you again for having us here and to let everyone know about what we're doing. It's a 5K, which is a little over 3 miles. And we also have a 1 mile walk if you don't want to run the whole way. Or you can be like me and just jog. But
Awesome.
The Pink Ribbon Run was established actually when I was going through cancer. I was at the Leo Jenkins Cancer Center, and I had an entourage every time I came into chemo. And I had 3 wigs, and I had all this support, and I had only lived here 6 months. And there was always someone next to me that had no one. And one lady told me, she said, I said, you should go to that Look Good, Feel Better program at American Red Cross Society. And she said, well, I just don't know. And you know, I don't have a wig because my insurance won't pay for one. And so I said to my oncologist, who was a runner as well, I said, we should do a run. And we started the Pink Ribbon Run. And then when the hospital was building the cancer center, it was a little bit too much for them to take on, and I got on board for Cancer Services. And I said, would y'all like to do this? And they were like, yes. And 75% of our calls come from breast cancer patients. And we give gas cards, we give food cards. With the money we raise, we buy wigs. We have a program called We're Here For You. So they can come in and get a wig.
It's cute.
Yeah. And a wig stand and shampoo. We assist with rent. But all of this has to go through our board. It's not anybody can call and just automatically get everything.
Yep.
And through this, we, with our brainchild, Lynn, who's our executive director, we started something called Mission in Motion, where we wrote a grant and received it for $35,000 to do mobile mammograms in Eastern North Carolina in the rural sections. Eastern North Carolina has some of the highest forms of breast cancer that people actually do not survive. And thus far we've had 4, and they've had findings, and part of the money from our race also supports our Mission in Motion.
So tell us more about the race. When is it? And how many races are included in the run? I know there may be like different.
The race is actually Sunday, October 6th. Okay. It's at 2 p.m. It's behind the Hilton. And we begin at 2 p.m. Registration will open at 1 p.m.
Tell us where people can find out more information about the run.
You can go either to Run the East and look under races for October 6th, and you'll see the Pink Ribbon Run, or you can go to our website at cancerservicesofenc.org, and you'll have all of our special event information there.
Perfect. Thank you again for coming and sharing all that great information.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Wow, what an amazing initiative. Make sure you guys go online and check out the Pink Ribbon Run to show your support. Stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
Coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, the show goes on and on for this theater that helps artists both on the stage and in the studio. The Turnage Theater in Washington has served many purposes over the last 100 years or so. First, as a vaudeville theater built in 1913. Then, as a movie theater from the 30s to the 70s. Now, it's home to the Beaufort County Arts Council, a nonprofit that's supporting local artists and promoting the arts to their community.
The original theater, of course, is up above the gallery space that we have now. And then this theater, the Palace Theater, was added to the building in about 1930. For a number of reasons. One of the reasons was that the old vaudeville theater sat right on Main Street, and when talkies were becoming very popular, they couldn't hear the dialogue over the Main Street noise. So the Palace Theater is built at the back of the building, and it's off of Main Street and doesn't have the street noise. The building actually sat empty from sometime in the 1970s until around the early 1990s. And it was a group of local community members and local business owners who decided, you know, this is too precious a gem to lose. And then in 2013, the Beaufort County Arts Council was able to purchase the building.
So I have been with the Beaufort County Arts Council now for 2 years. So I am the curator and the engagement director for the Arts Council. So when I'm not curating our monthly events or the historic displays in the hallway, I'm supporting the community with any visual arts leaning programs that we have. You use the arts in so many avenues of life. I think being creative in any way, whether it's through the work you do or whether it's in decorating your home or whether it's whatever application you want, I think it's important to have those skills, teaching kids those skills and helping them understand that they can see themselves in me and they could do what I do in the future. I think that's why I'm here and what's important to me.
Making the arts accessible to everyone in our community is the most important thing we do. So arts creates community. And one of the ways that we're really committed to doing that at the Beaufort County Arts Council is really through our youth programs. We have a higher incidence of youth poverty than we do poverty at any other age group here in Beaufort County. And so we really try hard to make sure that all of our youth education programs are accessible, free to any child in Beaufort County, and really making sure they have that experience. Arts are important to a community for a lot of reasons. One, art reflects the community. Our artists here in Beaufort County are our residents here in Beaufort County. They are creating the art that we see every day. They're also sharing that art and bringing in conversations. We're bringing in communities who, you know, may not interact with one another at work, but they're able to interact with one another here at the theater when they come to see a concert or they come to see a play. Through a grant from the USDA, we've been able to take what was a pretty sad and old looking kitchen and turn it into a really nice catering kitchen. We get a lot of rentals for weddings, for corporate meetings, things like that. It's one of the ways that we're able to earn some money for the Arts Council's work. And by having this new catering kitchen, we'll be able to really bring in bigger events. They'll be able to do more with their events. We'll be able to provide food for some of our longer events. Plus, we've all talked a lot about doing culinary arts because that is an art form. So we've talked a lot about increasing that as well. Coming up, one of the most exciting things we've got coming on October 5th is going to be 2 concerts by the Drifters. They're going to be performing 2 concerts at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and it's going to cap off an incredible STEAM festival, which is science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics.
The Turnage Theater is open to the public Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can check out their art gallery or even take a quick look at the theater. If you'd like to find more information, you can check online at their website or give them a call.
Wow, what a cool story.
I know, it was really interesting.
It looked like it.
I can't wait for that pink ribbon run this Sunday.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I love that initiative for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's very important. So it's time for the life hack of the day. Did you know that to get rid of permanent marker from a dry erase board, you can draw over your permanent marker artwork with a dry erase marker. And then all you have to do is wipe away the marks with an eraser or dry cloth.
Yeah. I think I've heard of that before. I've also used hand sanitizer.
Gotcha.
Anything with like alcohol that can
I've used hand
dissolve
sanitizer, but I think I've tried that before too.
it. Yeah.
Before I share how you can save while dining in ENC, let's get into trivia. The question is, where is North Carolina's annual state fair held? Is it A, Emerald Isle, B, Rocky Mount, C, Charlotte, or D, Raleigh? We'll have the answer after this short break. Stay with us. We are back. Let's find out if you got this right. So if you guessed D, Raleigh, you are correct. The fair is held mid-October every year in Raleigh.
This segment is sponsored by Main and Mill.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today, we are at Main and Mill, Oyster Bar and Tavern in Winterville. Make sure to go to WNCT.com and get your $50 certificate for only $25 because they will sell out fast. We are here with Maria Munoz, the manager and bartender here at Main and Mill, Oyster Bar and Tavern. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to welcome you guys in and show you all the great stuff that we have.
Yeah.
With the oysters come our homemade cocktail sauce that Alex, our oyster shucker, makes. Homemade mignonettes, like a vinegar-based, cucumbers, onions, and cream horseradish.
Now tell us about these tacos. Oh my God.
So these are actually one of my absolute favorite dishes that we have on the menu. It took me a long time to try because I was a little weary about like tuna and tacos in general. I don't know, but they're fantastic. They're lightly seared. The tuna melts in your mouth and you get a lot. Like they're huge portion. They will absolutely fill you up. So this is our cranberry and pecan salad. It's got blackened chicken on it. It doesn't come with it, but you can add any protein you want, salmon, shrimp, crab cake, whatever. It has fresh blackberries, a delicious homemade blackberry vinaigrette, candied pecans, goat cheese, onions. It's really, really good. And it's all over bed spinach.
Love that.
Super healthy, a great option.
Yeah. And another great size as well.
Yeah,
great portion.
that's something here, like you are gonna be full.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's great. Now let's move into this salmon dish.
Yeah, so moving more into our entree choices, this is our honey buttered salmon. Homemade honey butter with a little bit of a lime into it. It's over white rice and panko parmesan crusted asparagus. It's another fantastic choice.
Now moving on to this pasta dish. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so like I was saying, more of a richer option, a little bit heavier, but it gives you that like southern hug. It's so good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it.
Okay.
Covered with 4 juicy scallops.
Now we move into dessert. Tell us what we have.
So this is one of our very, very new desserts that we recently just added like this last week to the menu. It is a banana pudding and cookie pie. So it has this delicious cookie crust, banana pudding cheesecake, cookie mousse, and you see it's topped with all those delicious cookie pieces. So this is one of our new ones. We're gonna be releasing a fall cocktail menu up in the coming weeks. It's a pumpkin spice latte inspired cocktail. Yeah, so we'll call it PSL for short. It's got homemade pumpkin spice syrup mixed with cold brew concentrate, rum chata, and of course vanilla liquor, or vanilla vodka, sorry.
Okay, great. That looks delicious. Now tell us about this one here.
This one is the Channel Orange. So this has mezcal, Aperol, gin, pineapple, demi, syrup, and orange.
And so Main and Mill is also family owned and operated?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So David Munoz, my brother, is the owner here. He's here a lot, always working. You'll see me a lot here. My sister works in the back and his son always works in the back. So everywhere you are, there's a little bit of Munoz touch. Our hands are involved. We are here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing and thank you for allowing us to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. I'm really, really excited for everyone to be able to come and enjoy us.
Yeah, I can't wait to dig in.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. These are just some of the delicious menu items that Main and Mill Oyster Bar and Tavern have. Make sure to go to WNCT.com, find the Be Our Guest tab, and get your $50 gift certificate for only $25 before they sell out.
This segment is sponsored by Main and Mill.
We are so glad that you were with us today. Be sure to share your ENT moments with us by scanning that QR code. And remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 3. Have a great rest of your day.
Eastern Lifestyle is your ultimate 30-minute guide to the best of Eastern North Carolina.
Every day, dive into captivating stories of local people, upcoming events, arts, and more.
Watch Eastern Lifestyle weekdays at 3 on WNCT.
Stay connected with @Eastern Lifestyle 9 for an exclusive look behind the scenes.